All right. Next. Rare card, random relic, or lose 2 cards. I am a fan of losing 2 strikes. Let's see, there's that path. I think that's the path I'm taking. Getting started with 2 strike removes is kind of huge. Okay. Wow. Alright, let's... Haze, Ricochet, Blade Dance. Waterfall Giant. I'm gonna take the Ricochet. Or should I take the Haze? I think... Oh gosh. I'm gonna grab the Haze, but I think I could see an argument from... I wouldn't be surprised if the correct argument, or the correct thing to pick there is actually Ricochet. So I can do that. Okay. Could be worse. Struggle or untouchable? Or strangle or untouchable, rather. I'll take a strangle. Strike or defend with spiral or heal 23. Hopefully that replay 1 is worth it. Okay. It's doing 9. I would take 4. If I neutralize, I'll go to 3, and he'll be doing 6. So I take 3 versus 4. I have put the replay on a strike before and had it become one of my best attacks, but Acro is amazing in this deck right now. Get bullied. Okay, probably footwork, although I could see it being pinpoint. I'm gonna take pinpoint. My instincts tell me pinpoint is the worst card here, but I also need more attack cards. Attack with sharp 2. Nimble 2 on survivors seems pretty good. Unlucky. Immediately glad I picked pinpoint. Wow, this fight has like vindicated all of my choices so far. Real nice fight. Do I take a Noxious Fumes here? Sure. Dagger Throw would also be good, but I think Noxious Fumes is the way to go. How much does Haze do? 6 poison to all? Sure. Man, that's... So I think it's... Strangle, defend, pinpoint. Tough call, though. Okay, not the worst fight. Molten Egg is real good. Shadow Step? It's not a very good deck for Shadow Step, I don't think. Just prepared is fine. We'll actually rest here this time. Alright, let's see how it goes with Terror Eel. Should have played the order different there. Oh, wait, hello? So if he takes 13 now, he goes down to 77. So if I strike, he goes down to 71. And I should have read the 75 a little closer. Oops. Nice. Alright, I have to do 12 more damage. Done. Good fight. Real good fight. Reflex or Ricochet? I think I want to grab the Reflex. I'm okay with going towards another elite here. Bonus relic? Hell yeah. Let's see, what are we going to do here? One play of Survivor blocks. I will probably want to Strangle, Survivor, and Noxious Fumes. So let's Strangle you. Okay. Well, that just sucks. Okay, I'm full blocking, so he's dead next turn. He's harmless. He's harmless. Start working on you. Okay, Outbreak would be really good here now. What if I did Strangle? Reflex, yeah. And they're all dead this turn. Boom. Snecko Skull. Ricochet for the road. I think I want a little more draw before I start, or a little more draw and discard before I start picking cards like Ricochet. With the Snecko Skull, that Deadly Poison looks tempting. I'm going to take Blur, though, because I haven't taken Blur yet, and remember it, I don't remember it being good to this point. So we'll see if we can make it work. Fumes, Footwork, or Tools? Probably Tools here. Okay. A little worried. A little less worried. Okay. I'm gonna strangle you now. Strangle put in some work on that turn. Yeah, at the rate we're going, I don't think I even have to worry. Yeah, I don't even have to worry. about dying to the steam explosion this turn. Ooh, let's discard that one. And full blocked. Very good. Echoing Slash. A real tool is the trade, however. Echoing Slash is very tempting. Oh, that's such a hard choice. I'm gonna grab the Echoing Slash, but I think tools could also be correct. Alright, Pale. End your turn with unspent energy. Gain additional 2. Sacrifice card rewards to gain relics. Or double block. So, let's see. Something that looks pretty tempting. You've got Fire Elite. Is there a shop before that? No. So if I go that way, I'm kind of sticking myself into... Oof, okay. I'm going to take the Pale's Legion here. I could see it being correct to pick any of those, to be honest, though. I'll just stick with the far left path. Okay. Let's see what's in here. Might be worth. Okay, of these... I feel like it's probably backflip. I can see Flechettes being fine. The Nectar Bug actually is kind of concerning. Boom. Let's see. Expose or untouchable. I'll take... I'm gonna take the untouchable. Alright, let's go. Pinpoint is such an interesting card in a deck like this. It's definitely one I'm glad to have around. Neat. Okay. My little buddy's still up. Piercing whale? Sure. Never hurts to have a piercing whale ready. Random relic for clarity extract, or 100 gold for a relic, or Snecko Skull for 2 relics. Snecko Skull is kind of important to what I'm doing, though. Probably the 100 gold. Magnificent, Brandwood mumbles while chewing the gold. What do I get from that? Kunai. That seems real good. Order. Oops. Suddenly any blade dance I see is more interesting of a choice to pick up. So I can strangle Echoing Slash and do a shitload of damage. Alright, cool. Another prepared? Or should I just take a dagger throw? Based on how that fight went, I'm feeling another prepared that I can then just immediately upgrade? Yeah. I don't think I need to worry too much about my lack of upgrades. What if I were to use Clarity Extract? Echoing Slash. Okay. Take a little bit of damage. Not too much. I'll strangle you this time. Well, you're back alive. That'll at least make it more likely for me to take you all out in one attack. Here we go. Oh. They really want me to take a dagger throw here. Ricochet. I'm up against Knowledge Demon. I'll take one Ricochet. Eternal Feather. I mean, I took 3 damage in that last elite fight, so... Very good. Free energy. Wow. Massively messed up the order on that. I definitely want to play that. So this is going to block for... This will block for 20. I should play it. I meant to hit blur there. Oh well. Doesn't matter. Full blocked. But can I do something even funnier? Yep. First time you gain block from a card, each combat double the guard amount. So my first guard block card on a combat basically does quadruple block. It seems pretty good. I'll take the abrasive. I should definitely go to here. A well-laid plans. Yeah, I'm gonna take that. And a potion belt. And a card remove? Yeah, and a tactician and a card remove. There we go. Okay. Take a little bit of damage, it's not a big deal though. Well. I think that was correct. Echoing Slash was a good choice. Hello, another acrobatics. Probably just pick a rare, boring card to get. Oh, thank goodness I I got the, what's it called? Abrasive. I got abrasive in play. That was just, good call on my part. I should not do that. Do that though. Swell plans could use an upgrade. Let's go through my deck real quick while I'm thinking about it. Abrasive upgrade is only to the Thorns, so probably not. Tactician upgrade would be good, and Well-Laid Plans upgrade would be good. I think the Well-Laid Plans upgrade would be better right now for me than the Tactician upgrade. And I win. I destroyed the elites in this area. Holy. It's honestly not the worst shadow step I've ever seen. Sure. Only because... Yeah, I think I agree. I think I've got my deck. I think... The only thing I'm definitely going to be careful of... I do want this deck to get bigger because the door is still a dangerous enemy. Okay, I want to play both of those. Sure. And I should have chosen reflex there. Oh well, it's fine. Okay. Let's upgrade Well-Laid Plans. And then Tactician is top of the list upgrade next act. Alright, I just got a bunch of things in play that turn, so... Excellent. I sure did manage to not take much damage this act until basically this boss. Okay. I mean, I could be wrong, but I think I'm kind of kicking this boss's ass right now, right? So, Echoing Slash. There we go. Nice. More disintegration, please. Pinpoint. I think next turn's the multi-hit? Yeah. So Piercing Wail. I think it's the reflex here. Whew. Alright, he's dead this turn. So I just gotta make enough block. Boom. That didn't even feel particularly close. This corrosive wave is just insane, right? Okay. Pity you don't remember all my generosity. Yeah, you know how Niao is. Well, let's get you equipped for the final showdown or whatever. Wraith Form Plus? I feel like Wraith Form is like a lot worse in this game. But it is tempting. Not a very good deck for Snecko Eye. Transforming is also not particularly appealing. I guess it's just Wraith Form? I guess if I pick up a Shiv card or two, the Kunai can help make up for the Wraith Form's downside. So there's that. I think I'm just going to stick to the right side here. Although I could also opt into that 4 elite path there. Eh. Nice. Echoing Slash. Hidden Daggers. Actually, So prepared is probably the better one of these two to grab, but hidden daggers potentially lets my kunai activate. I should have been strangling him the whole time. Oh, that's right. Because it's 4 times the normal amount of block with between the buddy and the Vambrace. That's I mean he's taking 30, he'll be down to... Oh yeah. Boom. There's a Blade Dance plus. It's basically 1 cost, deal 12 damage, gain 1 dexterity, exhaust. Not my favorite turn that I've ever had. Okay, so start with Blade Dance. Am I about to take a bunch of damage just because? Probably not. Let's see. Let's see, which 2 am I gonna... Probably Corrosive Wave, Untouchable. Let's see where I'm at. 2. And that is why Corrosive Wave is a good card. Especially combined with Steko Skull. Steko Skull is really doing a lot for it too right now. This blur has had a few niche uses during this playthrough. Can't complain about it. So let's see. Corrosive Wave with the Snake with Skulls dealing 3 every time I draw a card, so playing just a regular Acrobatics deals 9, or causes them to have 9 poison applied. Yep. Who needs a Wraith form, right? Only problem with this deck I can see is it might be a little slow. But momentum 5. On Ricochet, that's kind of that could be kind of busted, right? Or production, just to make me not run out of turn energy on my turns. I think this is just too funny not to try, though. Seems like a pretty good candidate for a duplicate your deck build, right? Alright, let's do it. Oh yeah, that's right, because of Book of 5 Rings, that was an Omega full heal. Didn't I want to upgrade? Yeah, Tactician. Also, I will say, doing that to my deck did just make the Punch Dagger upgrade a lot worse, but oh well. Maybe the other one? Yeah. Alright, let's see what this looks like. I think that was worth it. Good use of the Flex Potion. Let's see. Get wrecked, idiot. Okay. Don't think I really need to make my deck any bigger. Turn Corrosive Wave into Corrosive Wave Plus, maybe? Upgrade a Calc Gamble? Let's upgrade a Calc Gamble. I don't think so. Gamble Potion, though. What was the relics? Oh. Not the best relics for me. Make my turn 1 worse, aka my best turn. Probably not. Right. Oh. This is probably my most dangerous matchup. Sure. It's kind of reaches a point where your deck is so big you almost don't worry about removing a card from the you almost don't care about like removing a card so you don't see it again, you know? Dex Potion? I don't think any of those. I could see Expertise plus potentially being useful somewhere, but nah. Okay, I don't know. Not really a lot of choices there. I think this... I would be shocked if I don't win this one. All right. And that takes care of phase 1. Wait, do I have both Wally plans in play? Okay, no, I don't. Yeah, now that we're past phase 1, I feel like this deck specifically counters this guy pretty well. Although he is in book stabbing mode and he's getting more dangerous very rapidly. Oh hey, I got through the deck, so here's 40 damage. I don't know, probably neutralize. I forgot that I even had these. What if I were to just, like, Gambler's Brew? And now I have both well-laid plans in play. Yeah, this is a strong deck to double. I feel like I've only made it actually better by doing so. That one and that one. First time I drew bad luck. Well, this sure blocks that whole hit. I bet I can play this Wraith form now. And 4. Took 1 damage. All right. Doesn't even matter if he's, you know what? This Echoing Slash, it can be the one to take us home. Very, very strong run. Like the Wraith form, honestly, is not even necessary.